The Song of the Year is one of the most prestigious categories at the Grammy Awards. In this video, I'll be ranking every song that won the award on a tier list. Nel Blu dipinto di blu by Domenico Modugno. It was chosen to represent Italy at the Eurovision Song Contest of 1958 and came in third place. It goes into the B tier. The Battle of New Orleans by Johnny Horton. It is a storytelling track about the Battle of New Orleans in the US-Britain War. It has a cool sound. It goes into the C tier. Theme of Exodus by various artists. It is the epic and cinematic instrumental intro for the 1960 film Exodus. I like the strings in it. It goes into the B tier. Moon River by Henry Mancini. The song was performed by Audrey Hepburn in the 1961 movie Breakfast at Tiffany's. I like the choir vocals. It goes into the B tier. What Kind of Fool Am I by Sammy Davis Jr. It was originally written for a musical, but the elite vocals from Sammy Davis Jr. took it to another level. It goes into the A tier. Days of Wine and Roses by Henry Mancini. Another movie song with a lush instrumental. It goes into the B tier. Hello Dolly by Louis Armstrong. Louis' legendary unique voice shines in his song. It's catchy. It goes into the A tier. The Shadow of Your Smile by Tony Bennett. Another movie song, because the origin of the Grammys is heavily tied into Hollywood. This song is kinda boring. It goes into the D tier. Michelle by the Beatles. It's crazy that this is the one Beatles song that won a Song of the Year Grammy. Fun fact, this song was sampled in the intro for Drake's album CLB. It goes into the B tier. Up Up and Away by The Fifth Dimension. The first upbeat song in this list, from the sunshine pop genre which was popular at the time. It is a cool song. It goes into the C tier. Little Green Apples by O.C. Smith. It is a sweet love song. It makes you feel good. It goes into the A tier. Games People Play by Joe South. It is a protest song, and the first country song to win the award. It has a catchy melody. It goes into the B tier. Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garfunkel. It's a chill piano ballad with those soft vocals. It is legendary. It goes into the A tier. You've Got a Friend by James Taylor and Carole King. It was originally written by Carole for her album Tapestry. It is the universal friendship song. It goes into the C tier. The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face by Roberta Flack. Amazing vocal performance by Roberta Flack on this song. It goes into the A tier. Killing Me Softly with His Song by Roberta Flack. Most of us know the Fugees version, but the Roberta version is heavenly. It is iconic. It goes into the S tier. The Way We Were by Barbra Streisand. It is from the movie by the same name, but it was a standalone hit. It was 1974's most successful song in the US. It goes into the C tier. Send in the Clowns by Judy Collins. This song is from a musical. I don't like musicals, so it goes into the D tier. I Write These Songs by Barry Manilow. The I in the title refers to God. The switch-ups in this song keep it interesting, so it goes into the B tier. 1978 had two winners. Evergreen by Barbra Streisand. It is from the 1976 A Star Is Born, not the Lady Gaga one. It goes into the B tier. You Light Up My Life by Davy Boone. It's a ballad performed by Davy Boone. The strings are cool. It goes into the C tier. Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel. Another piano ballad. Bear in mind the 70s were a decade of disco and rock, but not one winner from those genres. As for this song, it goes into the D tier. What a Fool Believes by the Doobie Brothers. This song goes hard, with the synths in the background. It goes into the A tier. Sailing by Christopher Cross. It is a relaxing soft rock banger. It's a cool song, so it goes into the C tier. Bette Davis Eyes by Kim Carnes. This was a huge hit, spending 9 weeks at the top of the Billboard Hot 100. I don't like Kim's voice, so I'll put it into the D tier. Always on My Mind by Willie Nelson. This song has many different versions. but the one that got the Grammy was the Willie Nelson one. It goes into the B tier. Every Breath You Take by The Police. If you really listen to the song, it's about a stalker. It's an absolute classic. It goes into the S tier. What's Love Got to Do With It by Tina Turner. When the song went to number 1, Tina, at age 44, became the oldest solo female artist to top the Hot 100. R.I.P. Tina Turner. It goes into the S tier. We Are the World by various artists. It's a charity single, originally recorded by the supergroup of musicians to raise funds for the famine in Ethiopia. And hot take, this song is bad. It goes into the D tier. That's What Friends Are For by Dionne Warwick and Friends. Another collaboration song, this one with Dionne Warwick, Elton John, Gladys Knight, and Stevie Wonder. It's a good song. It goes into the A tier. Somewhere Out There by Linda Ronstadt and James Ingram. It's from the soundtrack of the animated film An American Tail. It's a cool song. It goes into the B tier. Don't Worry, Be Happy by Bobby McFerrin. It was the first a cappella song to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. It is iconic. It goes into the A tier. Wind Beneath My Wings by Bette Midler. Another movie soundtrack ballad. This one from Bette Midler. It is known as a funeral song. Nothing special. It goes into the C tier. From a Distance by Bette Midler. Back-to-back ballads from Bette. This one's mid too. It goes into the C tier. Unforgettable by Natalie Cole and Nat King Cole. It is the duet version with Natalie Cole and her father, the legend Nat King Cole. It is kind of forgettable. It goes into the B tier. Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton. This song was written about the death of Eric's 4-year-old son. It's a beautiful song. It goes into the A tier. A Whole New World by Peabo Bryson and Regina Belle. It is from the 1992 animated film Aladdin. This was in the golden age of Disney soundtracks. It goes into the A tier. Streets of Philadelphia by Bruce Springsteen. This song was made for the movie Philadelphia, which deals with HIV and AIDS. It's a good song. It goes into the B tier. Kiss from a Rose by Seal. This one is from the Batman Forever film soundtrack. It's the legendary breakout hit from Seal. It goes into the A tier. Change the World by Eric Clapton. This song is a hopeful acoustic bop. It goes into the A tier. Sunny Came Home by Sean Colvin. It's Sean Colvin's only hit, peaking at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. It's a generic folk rock hit. It goes into the C tier. My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. It is from the soundtrack to one of the highest grossing movies of all time, Titanic. It's an old-time classic. It goes into the S tier. Smooth by Santana and Rob Thomas. It was a huge hit, topping the Billboard Hot 100 for 12 consecutive weeks. I don't like Rob Thomas's voice, so it goes into the D tier. Beautiful Day by U2. It's an uplifting track from the Irish rock band U2. It's a great song. It goes into the A tier. Fallen by Alicia Keys. It is Alicia's debut single. It was also written and produced by her. It's an R&B classic. It goes into the A tier. Don't Know Why by Norah Jones. It's Norah Jones' biggest hit single. It's a jazzy, classy low tune. It's good. It goes into the A tier. Dance With My Father by Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross won this Grammy after he passed away. It's an emotional song about the love of a father. It goes into the B tier. Daughters by John Mayer. It's an acoustic blues rock track by John Mayer. It goes into the C tier. Sometimes You Can't Make It On Your Own by U2. It's the lead single from U2's 2004 album How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. It's a boring song. It goes into the D tier. Not Ready to Make Nice by Dixie Chicks. The Dixie Chicks, now the Chicks, wrote this song in response to the backlash they faced after criticizing the president George W. Bush. It goes into the A tier. Rehab by Amy Winehouse. It's an amazing song about her struggles. R.I.P. Amy Winehouse. It goes into the S tier. Viva La Vida by Coldplay. It's Coldplay's biggest hit to date. An absolute classic. It goes into the S tier. Single Ladies by Beyonce. It was a viral sensation when it was released. Hot take. This song hasn't aged well. It goes into the C tier. Need You Now by Lady Antebellum. It was the second biggest song of 2010 in the US. It is one of the catchiest songs of that era. It goes into the A tier. Rolling in the Deep by Adele. It's Adele's first #1 hit in the US. It's a timeless classic. It goes into the S tier. We Are Young by Fun featuring Janelle Monáe. It was the third biggest song of 2013 in the US. It's a great song. It goes into the A tier. Royals by Lorde. This is Lorde's response to the glitz and glam pop of the early 2010s. It was a breath of fresh air at the time. It goes into the A tier. Stay With Me by Sam Smith. It is Sam Smith's most successful single to date, peaking at #1. It goes into the B tier. Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. It is the quintessential wedding song of the modern era. It goes into the S tier. Hello by Adele. Hello was a massive global success, topping the charts in 36 countries. It is an unforgettable banger. It goes into the A tier. That's What I Like by Bruno Mars. It is a fun banger, inspired by the New Jack Swing era. Bruno fits into that sound seamlessly. It goes into the A tier. This Is America by Childish Gambino. The video is impressive and groundbreaking, but the song itself is mediocre. It goes into the C tier. Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. In 2020, Billie swept all the big four categories at the Grammys, with Bad Guy winning the Song of the Year. It's a good song. It goes into the A tier. I Can't Breathe by Her. It was written for the BLM protests of 2020. Great message, but the song itself is just cool. It goes into the B tier. Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic. This song has immaculate vibes and angelic vocal performances from Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. It goes into the A tier. And finally, the surprising winner of Song of the Year for 2023. Just Like That by Bonnie Raitt. It is a folk song that tells the story of a woman who was visited by the recipient of her son's heart. It's a deep song. It goes into the B tier. What do you think of these rankings? Tell me in the comments below.